Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. This is your weekly analysis for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, also known as the US 30, top 30 blue chip stocks. The date is April 26, 2020. If you want to stay up to date with all of our videos, make sure you click that red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Okay, so looking at Dow Jones, this is really an indices of 30 stocks. So an average, we're looking at an index average. But people do use it as like the main barometer of kind of how they feel about the economy. Even if they don't know anything about stocks at all, it's definitely the headline metric. So it's an important one to kind of reflect what's going on as far from like a global fundamental state. So here we see our multi-year uptrend, right? So no question, ever since 2008, stocks have been on a major uptick. We can see here where price was, right, really riding on top of that really steep trend channel face. And that's when you really need to watch it, right? Whenever your price is moving way ahead and it's like a super steep angle, that's not sustainable, right? It lasted for a decade, but it can't last forever. So then what we want to look for, once we go beyond this, our first phase of the trend, is we want to look at what's the deeper trend involved, right? So then we start thinking about connecting our lows, our lowest lows, and this is what we've got. Now this is just the last 10 years. Okay. So if you draw your trend line there, we see that price recently did a big bounce, spiked above that. So let's talk about where price is now. I'm currently mixed, sentiment mixed, overall bullish, as in things could be worse. But here's what we need to see this week. So right now we're really, see this yellow line? This is intra-week, if you will, like this channel. This is like the perfect meeting of this channel, support and resistance. We see back in 2017, 2018, 2019, that price really kind of roamed above that level. Once it shot below, it moved quickly back up. Now, right now, even with this more recent bullish spike, we see price moving below that 24,450 line. So, last week, we see a very bearish candle occur once price hit that point. So it doesn't mean that it's another route sell-off. However, price is still moving below this weekly moving average or below this line. I think that what's happening is we're going to see the longer term scenario of price, the index, Dow Jones coming back down, 22, 23, mixed news the rest of the year, which will have a lot of traders really not into buying quite yet. They're just kind of standing back and looking. But once prices really average out here along this line, so if we look at our timeline down here, 2021, all the way up to possibly 2022, could see a bit before prices really go full bull and return to that 27K line. Now, if we see price move above 24,450, the scenario would be likely for another return to 2675. That would be extremely bullish. The other scenario is that price comes back down here, which actually, if I'm working in my 401k and looking to keep building my portfolio, then that gives me more years to buy, which is even better once prices move back up. Often in trading, there's the biggest fear of missing out, like you missed the trend, and often you didn't, right? If we were to think about that back here, let's say back in late 2017, maybe you thought you missed it, and so you buy in here, and of course, the next couple of years, price just sits there and staggers along. You would have had to hold on for at least 2 years to see a return on your money. So now the good news is, as price kind of averages out and trolls this bottom, gives a lot of great buying opportunity. So when the next big move up happens, right, which it will ultimately, I mean, this multi-year uptrend tells a pretty significant story that prices will continue up at some point. More time to buy here, possibly all the way up to 2025, and that's when prices rocket off again, and your portfolio does as well. Okay, everyone have a great week. I hope you make lots of profits trading. We will talk soon.